morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always, told out of Voice of Radio. So today, we need to have a little bit of a look at some cool stuff which is coming around for the Pokémon TCG. I like to show you all the cool stuff that's going on. I like to show you everything that's happening. I like to think it's kind of my job. I made it my job. I'm a little proud of myself for that. So let's go down to Pokémon Town. Yeah, that's right. Pokémon Town, which apparently is in Korea. Now, what's going on is, a bunch of cool stuff, frankly. A bunch of very cool stuff. But really, there's a bunch of merch which is available over at Pokémon Town 2024 with lots. And you can go and pick up some Pokémon TCG stuff, which is going to be pretty gosh darned awesome. Now, there are a couple of options. I think one is better than the other. So how about Enjoy Pokémon Town? I think that's the one we're talking about. Can be quite confusing. But basically what happens is that you can go, and forgive my pronunciation here, but the Jamsil Lots World Mall and World Tower area, where you can just kind of go along and have a little bit of a play, and there are Pokemon things going on, including a Pokemon store. And I love that they're, really leaning into the first partner Pokemon here. That makes me very, very happy. Mostly because I just love Fuecoco. Fuecoco's my dude. It's becoming literally one of my very, very favorite Pokemon. I adore Fuecoco. So, yeah, anytime I see Fuecoco getting some love, I get very, very, very happy. What have we got in terms of merch, though? Well, if we do start with the Enjoy Pokémon Town, we can see we got a deck box, we got sleeves, and we got a playmat. All of which are using essentially the same artwork. You'll notice that for some reason that Paldean Wooper is missing from the sleeves. They've got moved him. A little bit rude if you ask me, Paldean Whoop. No one really likes Paldean Wooper, right? But evolves into Clodsire, who's amazing. You got Snorlax, you got Fuecoco. This is just lovely, honestly. This is the better of the two. It's got Snorlax and it's got Fuecoco looking adorably happy. Plus, it's got the tower, which I want to say is a building Pokemon Town's being held in. I could be wrong. But let's go for that for the time being. And we've got a real collage thing going on. Obviously, Quaxly's had to be moved on the sleeves just to get him in the shot, which seems a little bit mean. Slowpoke has unfortunately been cut off of the sleeves, which is a little bit sad, but you can't win them all. They've cut Snorlax off the sleeves. They've moved Squirtle into Snorlax's spot, cut Snorlax off the artwork. It's a little bit rude. Oh, I don't like that. Squirtle, best Gen 1 first partner Pokemon, will not be moved on that. Korea has been doing this thing lately where they've been having amazing merch and accessories and all of that we just haven't been getting over here. And to be clear, this is very clearly all molded into the whole Pokemon Town thing. I would not expect to get any of this stuff up over here, because why would you? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't work that we would be having this, because it's a Korean thing based around a particular building. Why would we get this? The answer is we wouldn't. Feel free to be upset about this if you really want to. Doesn't really matter, honestly. That's the way it is. Oh, and incidentally, there's other stuff going on. Like there's a Lapras thing going on in Pokemon Go, which I think has the building in there. And there's other stuff going on as well. So that's all rather lovely, but how about Pokemon Town picnic version that is really built up around Pikachu wearing the building hat? Whereas with the Pokemon Town stuff, or Enjoy Pokemon Town stuff, it was a real collage, and they had to move a few things around, especially on the sleeves, but it was a real collage thing going on. Here, it's clearly Pikachu. They've built it around Pikachu. The sleeves, not basically, the sleeves do literally just have Pikachu on. The deck box has got some of the others there. Squirtle at least makes it in. And look, you got Fuecoco and Squirtle on here, but there's no Snorlax. And you got a real Gen 9 vibe from this, even though there's plenty of non-Gen 9 Pokemon on there. And yeah, it's not as good in my eyes. Just putting that one out there. I don't think it's as fun. I don't think it's as nice. But it's kind of a moot point for me because I don't think I can get either of these. Because Korea's quite far away, annoyingly. But it's just more examples of really awesome stuff going on, which I think everyone should be a little bit happy about. As a side note, there are also, there's one binder available, which just kind of has half of the artwork on each. But it's not really the full version of either artwork, but it is kind of cool and kind of representative. So if you can't choose, there is a binder available as well, if that's where you want to go. This is kind of awesome. I love this. Go team. But it's not the only cool thing that's gone and been revealed. Over at the Pokémon Center Taipei, they are doing a Mask of Change release celebration on the 10th of May. That is this coming Friday. And I'm going to show you something that looks really cool, and then I'm going to break your heart a little bit. Look how awesome this playmat is. It's got Ogerpon on there, which of course it should, because, you know, it's the Ogerpon set. You got your Gen 9 first partner Pokemon, you got Pikachu, you got the Korean Pokemon TCG logo, you've got all of the energy symbols chilling there behind. It's a wonderful playmat. How am I going to break your heart? It's paper. Sorry, it is a paper playmat. Now, the good news is it is just a gift. All you need to do is just kind of rock up. Now, it is going to be a ticketed event. Obviously, that's important because we've seen what happens when cool Pokemon stuff happens, right? We know that it gets super busy and people can't always behave themselves. I'm looking at you, Van Gogh Museum. So this does make a little bit of sense. Get it ticketed, make it nice. Turn up. And you just get yourself, as long as you make a purchase of at least 1,400 Taiwanese dollars, you do get a free paper playmat. Hang on a second, we'll see. $1,400? That seems quite expensive. Yes, it does. But we are talking Taiwanese new dollars, not US dollars. If we convert it into US dollars, we end up with actually $43. That seems expensive for the paper playmat gift. But it is 1,400 new Taiwanese dollars, NT 1,400. And I'm having a look on xe.com doing the conversion. It's $43.33. That's a bit more expensive than I was expecting, frankly. Well, there we go. Yeah. I mean, look, unless there's a typo on the website. But it clearly says NT 1,400, and it's definitely Taiwanese new dollar, or Taiwan new dollar, because, that's the currency in Taiwan, but also it's got the same NT logo or code, whatever you want to call it, as it says on the website. So yeah, apparently it's $43, which is a lot more than I would have expected for this. Still a paper playmat, though. And also, if you meet one of the conditions, you get an Ogerpon coin, which is quite adorable. That is, you buy 6 packs of Mask of Change, or there's a collector's set to buy, or some peripheral products, or basically you buy something from a list and you get the coin, which is rather lovely. So yay, that's all right. That's fine. I kind of like this. And honestly, right, if I was in Taiwan right now, I'd plainly be going to pick up some Mask of Change anyway. My Mask of Change is in the post from Japan. It's not going to get here fast enough, annoyingly. But there'll be an opening soon, don't you worry. I'd love to go down and pick some up and get a free gorgeous paper playmat and a coin. Don't use the paper playmat, alright? They will fall apart in seconds. But it still makes a pretty fun gift. Some more cool stuff that annoyingly I am probably not going to be able to get hold of, which makes me a little bit sad. But look, we got a cool paper playmat and a coin being given away at the Pokemon Center Taipei, which is kind of cool. And then we got this awesome Korean merch as well, which is absolutely adorable. And I don't think we can be terribly upset about it. So there we go. That's what you need to know. And now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about this. Tell me if you're excited about any of this. Are you going to be picking them up? Is it going to be there? Do you wish we could get some of this stuff over here? Let me know in the comment section. Go nuts. Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.